This is Alyssa, the paint girl. Car accidents happen. Get the most affordable, convenient, superior vehicle repair with concierge service. The Paint Girl provides pickup and delivery with no additional cost. Our body shops have over 30 years combined experience. The Paint Girl handles all makes, models, lease return repairs, and insurance claims. Your smart choice for vehicle repair, The Paint Girl. Call 954-691-7024. That's 954-691-7024.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Dr. Candace Colella of Colella Cosmetic Dentistry in Coconut Creek provides family and cosmetic dentistry for patients of all ages and is the only dentist in South Florida offering Solea laser dentistry. No pain, no anesthesia, no shots. With over 23 years of experience, Dr. Colella does fast braces, dental implants, veneers, and more. She can even finish off your smile with Botox, fillers, and lip augmentation. Call 954-428-6923 or visit yoursensationalsmile.com.
Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
It's the Becky and Boca Show, coming to you live every Thursday night at 6 p.m. from glamorous downtown Boca Raton. I'll show you how to live life in style in one of the country's most elegant cities, nestled right along the beautiful Atlantic beaches between Palm Beach and Miami. So sit back, relax, and let me show you how to indulge yourself Boca style. Hello, welcome to the Becky and Boca Show. My guest tonight is Jennifer Bell, and if you live in Boca Raton, you probably know her or have heard of her and her husband Mark. Very well-known people in the city of Boca Raton. So I'm interviewing Jennifer because she has a Kibu line. Am I saying this right?
Correct. Kibu Swim.
Kibu Swim. So you have swimwear, but you also have watches, Kibu watches, and underwear.
Correct. We now have bigger is better underwear.
Bigger is better.
Bigger is better for men.
Men's underwear?
Men underwear, and then we're launching a women's sports bra and also women's underwear.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
But before we get to that, let's talk about, I met you and Mark a few years ago at the hospital ball in the VIP room before the ball. You might not remember this, when you brought the Beach Boys,
John
right?
Stamos. Well, yes, John Stamos. John Stamos was the Beach Boys.
Yeah, that's a good picture with him. And I was like, who are these people that brought that? I mean, that was probably the most fun ball so far.
It was so much fun. And I still remember John when he stayed over the house.
John Stamos stayed at your house?
And it was the funniest joke. I always said to Mark, I'm like, if I write a book, I'm totally saying I hooked up with John Stamos.
Right.
I did not, but in my mind. But he was probably one of the most charming actors that I've ever met, because sometimes you meet famous people and your expectations are a little bit lower, but he was so charming, and he just got married and he has a baby boy, so very happy for him and his wife.
You probably meet a lot of famous people because Mark is a famous producer.
He is, so we meet a lot of people. We travel to LA and New York a lot, so because of that, we do meet a lot of famous people. And they're just like you and I, so there's really not that much difference. So
yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of fun. Very exciting.
We definitely
life.
have a fun life, yes.
Yeah,
we have that mentality, work hard, play harder.
Yeah. And you do wonderful things for the community. I was at that party you did for the police department. Remember, I was filming at your house.
Yes.
So you did a fundraiser for the Boca Raton Police, and you're involved in a lot of philanthropy around town.
Which is the most important thing, 'cause you always want to give back.
Yeah. And I interviewed you and Mark about the children's home after the hurricane.
That's right.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're now set up in case that does happen again. We are prepared for, if the kids need a place to stay, we are prepared.
Yeah, all these children from the children's home got to go stay at the Bell's house.
Exactly. SOS
and
Children's
if you've ever
Village.
been to the Bell's house,
it's fun. It's a fun house.
You can imagine what the kids thought. They have a
Yes.
whole big game room, party area, and
Yeah.
that was a really nice thing to do.
It was
Taking them all
important
into
to
your
do,
house.
yeah. So it was good. Felt good.
So you're good Boca people. So I'm very, very happy to have you on.
thank
And
you.
everybody in town likes you too. So nobody has ever said a bad word about you. So,
Thank
so
goodness.
that's a good, yeah. So, okay. So my main question, Jennifer, is why are you working at all? You have you're keeping busy with all of these swimwear, watches, all that. Why aren't you just traveling with your very successful husband all over the world and taking it easy?
Well, I think I've always worked since I was 16. When I first met Mark, he did ask me, I owned a company, and he goes, do you mind not working? I remember calling my mom up and being like, Mom, this guy doesn't want me to work. And she's like, you know what? You deserve a vacation. Take 6 months off. See how it works. And it was great. But then I think for a woman and for myself in particular, I loved working. I loved doing something. And I loved helping Mark with all of his ventures. So no matter what he did, I was always with him on business meetings. So we've only spent one night apart in 7 years.
Yeah, I was going to say something. You two are probably one of the most loving couples I've ever met, because I had you right here together in this interview chair, and you were always touching his shoulder, or he was tapping you, and I could tell you're very much in love. So that's very nice.
Thank you.
And you've never spent more than, you did spend one night?
We spent one night
apart in 7 years.
It was our first year. My oldest son was at camp, and the two youngest had to go the next day. So it was the first year. But no, since the first year, we haven't spent a single night apart, and we've only not had dinner 4 times without each other. Yes.
Wow.
So we have fun. We enjoy each other. So we
No, I
work
know
well
you do.
together. And this is the first time me doing anything without him. So I feel him looking at me. So I'm trying to make him proud of me.
Well, you're doing a great job. I know
Thank
your
you.
Kibo watches are they're in Saks Fifth Avenue,
They're
right?
in Saks. They're in Nordstrom's.com. They're in a lot of retail stores, hotels. You can buy them on Emirates Air. So and we have a great online presence. We just started collegewatch.com.
Oh, what's that?
So collegewatch.com is we have all of the watches. So if you go to college, that's okay. So if you attend pretty much all of the colleges out there, we have a watch for each, so whether it's University of Alabama.
Oh, you're kidding.
FSU, yeah, so for the people, for like kids or even more alumni who want to support
What a brilliant idea.
Yeah, we're on fanatics.com. So we have a big presence there. And it's great because you ever see the people that tailgate, and I'm a person, I love to match.
Yeah.
So to have a matching watch. So now when you go tailgating, or it's great for a graduation gift because you never know what to get somebody. And most of our kids
from the school they're graduating
from.
What a
Well, the
brilliant
school
idea.
that they're graduating, and the school from high school, the school that they're going to get
When
there.
they're leaving high
When they're leaving high school, it's a great graduation gift. So that's called collegewatch.com.
Gosh, I wish I had known about this.
Sorry.
So, I know your watches are affordable too. They're
Exactly.
It's not like these insanely priced
Right. So when people
designer watches
saw that they were in Saks, they had this impression, and of course with Mark's name behind it, like, wow, it's an expensive watch. But
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this watch is $230. It's completely waterproof. The most expensive watch that we have is about $380, and that's a 55 millimeter watch, which is a really big watch. So this is a 40. We have 40, 48, and 55, and that's how we came up with the name Bigger is Better.
Oh, cool.
Because the watch is pretty big.
I know they come in like all different colors, all different styles.
Yeah, we have about 300 different colors. We just started a new watch called Lago, which is more of an upgraded watch. Leather skin, mother of pearl face. So stealth watches. So we really have a little bit of everybody.
Oh, wow.
A little bit of something for everybody.
I love the college.
The college watches.
What
a great
are the
idea.
prices of those?
They're a much more reasonably priced. So they're between the $100 to $150 range.
Wouldn't
so
that be
they're
the
affordable.
perfect graduation
It's
gift?
a perfect graduation gift, see?
Man, I didn't think of that.
Next
that's
time,
brilliant.
yeah.
I love that kind of stuff. Okay, the swimwear. I know we have this poster behind you.
Yes, I don't know if you can see
We have some photos. I'm going to have Freddie put them up when he hears me. Okay, so this was a venture you started after the watches?
Right. So what happened was, I know we want to talk. So Mark.
Oh, let's tell the watch story
tell the
first.
watch. You like the watch
before we put
story?
the pictures up, Freddie. Yes. Okay.
Mark, you love the watch story.
I've heard this watch story all over town, and it's like a heartwarming story.
It's, I don't know, heartwarming, but it's a funny story. So Mark we would travel to like Saint Tropez and Ibiza every summer. And there was like these few little stores that carried these 55 millimeter colorful watches. And if you know Mark, he matches everything. So all of his shirts match the watch.
Oh, so he bought a watch for every shirt.
So when he would, every time he'd go to Saint-Tropez or Ibiza, he would always buy these watches. And a few years ago, a family member got sick and we couldn't go away. And he'd call and he was like, look, I want a watch. And they're like, well, I'm sorry, we don't sell them to the States.
Oh.
So he decided he would just buy the company.
So they were only distributing them
They were only distributed in Saint-Tropez and Ibiza. So the two gentlemen that we bought the company from, we realized that every town that they'd like to travel in, which was Saint-Tropez and Ibiza, they would sell the watches. So we ended up acquiring the company.
Oh, wow.
And acquiring the name as well. So I know it's very difficult for people to
Kibu.
Kibu.
It looks like it's Kyboe. And it looks like you'd say Kaibo, but it's Kibu.
It's Kibu.
Okay.
Right. So we acquired the name. It's Dutch. It's on a Dutch word made sort of out like peekaboo.
Is that what it means?
No, because it was Kiekaboo, but the man that started the company couldn't pronounce it, so he said Kibu. And it was very important to him that we keep the name. So telling everybody watching now that I am changing the swimwear line name.
Okay.
So whoever has a really good idea for a bathing suit line, I will give them a few bathing suits as a token of my appreciation.
Somebody want to come up with a new name for your line.
I've come up with 3, so that I'm playing with.
Okay,
So-
and where do you want them to send? You want them to
They can
comment
send
under
them
this video? or-
comments on the video. They can comment on your show.
Okay.
And then I also said that for whoever places an order on kibuswim.com
During the show?
during the show, which I can track,
Right.
they will get a special gift with purchase,
Okay.
but only during your show. So
And I know your bathing suits are reasonably priced, too, because I was looking online.
yes, so
You don't have any of this crazy pricing like you
Don't.
find in Boca Raton.
Exactly. So all my bathing suits are under $95. And what happened with that was, so we had the watch company, and Mark had this crazy idea a few years ago that he wanted to do this huge fashion show for Miami Swim Week. And we were like, you're crazy. And he's like, no, I want to have like a sushi conveyor belt with all these watches. And we said, great. And they're like, oh, but you have to have swimsuits.
To be in swim.
To be in Swim Week.
So why not just make some?
And so we had to, and I'm like, oh, we'll just buy them. They're like, no, you have to show us actual designs.
Oh, you're kidding.
So I made up a few designs. We found a local company here, so all of our bathing suits are made locally. And the material that we found was so good because we tried doing it in China, and everyone is now buying things online. It takes like a month to get, and you're so excited to open up this item, and then you get it, and the fabric's not quality. And being my age, you sort of want a bathing suit that's gonna fit you.
Right.
You're not gonna have to move it
And
around.
you know, the most difficult thing to buy, I think, is a bathing suit for a woman, no matter how good their body is.
No matter how
It's
good,
like
you can be one way or another. If you're wearing a dress or jeans, you can sort of hide a few things.
Yeah.
But when you're walking around in a bathing suit, and you want to have
out there.
confidence, you're out there, and
Yeah.
everything's out there. And I want people to feel, wow, I look good. And one of
Yeah.
my girlfriends became actually an accountability coach because she saw my swimwear and she wanted
What's
to.
an accountability coach?
Accountability coach is someone that keeps someone accountable. So she actually bought a swimsuit just so she could start working out. And my swimwear became her motivation. And now she motivates.
Oh, I think she commented on,
she
on
did.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I saw that today.
And now she motivates other girls, women, to do the same thing. So so I want women to feel good about themselves in our swimsuits. We're now making extra large and extra large for women because I want women of all
Everybody for it,
sizes
yeah.
to feel
And you
that
know
they
what
look good.
I liked by looking at your swimwear online that I thought is, in Florida we practically live in a bathing suit if we're at the beach, and they look like they're comfortable and they would stay on right. Not one of these ones that's going to be all over the place. You can swim in them, you can move around in them.
Right. Because I grew up down here, and I'm not big on a lot of prints and a lot of, because I like very basic, and I wanted to fit good, and I wanted to accentuate my waist.
And if you're out there swimming or doing any other water sports,
but you don't need your bathing suit falling
stay
off.
on.
Exactly.
But really, probably because it's Florida. Up north, they don't think about these things with bathing
Right,
suits.
because they
but
want
here-
it to look pretty for the few times. But we live in our suits, and I
They're
want to make sure that
moving
they're
and-
durable and they hold up well. And thank goodness that they're doing really well, and it's so exciting, and it's a great adventure. And I appreciate all my friends that have supported me because we did this. So I made the bathing suits, never thinking anything of it. And I remember getting my first few orders in, and they come up on my phone. So I do it all. So I don't have people.
You do it yourself?
I do it myself.
All right, everybody, put her to work.
Oh, so how about
and start ordering stuff.
And my girlfriend Jamie just would text me, and she just bought a bathing suit right before I came on the show. and I package them myself. I put them in the mail, and
oh wow, so you're all hands on.
I'm totally hands on because it's my name, it's my my baby. You know, now that the kids are out of school, it gives me something to do.
Something
and
to
I'm
do.
proud of it.
You have a son.
I have a 20-year-old.
Okay.
He'll be 20. Sorry, he'll be 20 in July.
Okay.
He's in San Francisco.
Did I just see that is he moving there?
Yeah, he has an internship in San Francisco.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah, so it's not bad. He'll be back, and then he'll be back in New York. So yeah, and then Mark has twins from his first marriage. So they'll be going off to college in August.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but Mark and I work together, so it's sort of nice. One day I was like, oh, I got more sales than you, or look how many sales I got today.
What, he's doing the watches, you're doing the
He's doing the watches, I do the bathing suit, so it's fun. It's a good energy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is nice.
It's
you guys
fun.
run a company together.
Yeah,
and you're actually doing all the details.
Yes,
and the minute...
I'm not sitting at home getting facials and massages.
Right,
I'm actually doing stuff.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, you broke a few stereotypes here today because, yes, we would assume that being the wife of Mark Bell, you just do glamorous stuff all day long.
Right. I always say if someone can do my job for 24 hours, God bless them.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Freddie, can we put up some pictures of the bathing suits? Freddie?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay, you want to tell us about?
So that is our capri bathing suit. What's great about that is a lot of girls, me not particularly, love how it goes low on the hip. So it actually holds in your stomach area.
I see that.
And it straps in the back so it holds you up. And I happen to love the two-strap look because I just think if you have a bigger bust,
it is pretty.
Having the two straps gives you a little bit more support. And you can actually put them closer together so you don't get a crazy tan line. And that comes in every color.
I like the pink.
Isn't the pink pretty?
Yes. Okay, Freddie, can you put up the next one? That's a cool one. I was looking at that.
That's the Saint-Tropez. All girls love the side boob. And it's also really good because you can actually wear it as a bodysuit. So a lot of people are wearing it with jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the front of that one, I don't know if we have a photo of it. The front of it's gorgeous.
I don't think we have a front of that one.
But it's here how they all have matching watches.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, wow. So you buy your watch and your bathing suit together.
You buy the watch and the bathing suit together, and the watches are waterproof. Nice. So, and it's great the watches are great to travel. All the watches are waterproof. Wow. And it's great because if you think about it, I could wear this to the beach during the day, and then at night wear it with a nice dress, and no one would know the difference.
Right. Because the one you have on has little...
it has Swarovski crystals.
Oh, how pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so go to the next photo. Freddie?
I should have checked to see.
There we go.
That's my favorite. That's the Ibiza bathing suit, and that's the Dubai cover-up. So I felt like I would name all the bathing suits after cities that I love.
And it looks like she's wearing a watch there, too? I guess
she's all wearing watches, of course. You can't go wear a bathing suit without a watch to see what time it is.
A gift for somebody. Give them the Kibo watch with the matching bathing suit.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Okay, next one.
So that's our typical, that's a Miami bikini.
See, that looks like something you could spend all day at the beach in.
That's something, so now for me personally, and all my friends love this bathing suit, I'm not big on the ties on the side. Because I feel that there's certain areas that you like and you don't like. So I find that the string sometimes accentuates certain areas.
Oh, okay.
So if girls like those areas being accentuated,
it's a good one.
It's a great suit, and the feel of it. And I brought some, which I left outside for you to feel, and I brought one for you to I brought one for you to wear. So not today, but
maybe Dawn can bring them in here. Or somebody from the lobby. Okay. Okay. Next one.
This is my favorite bathing suit. This is Las Vegas bathing suit. So this we make in every color. Black and white, pink and purple, and even the straps on top.
Is it a one-piece thing?
No,
they don't connect.
I'll show you. So no, so they don't connect at all.
Okay.
So
there
we go. Thank you. So
so we're not on camera. So.
Yes. Oh, we're not on camera.
That's fine. Yeah.
So the bottoms of this one actually go down to where the blue is.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to figure it out.
So I have one here with me that I can show.
Okay, after we show the pictures.
Oh, no, I didn't bring it. So yeah, so that's the top. Just goes the white straps on the bottom go down to the bottom.
Okay.
And the top part goes underneath. So she wanted to show off. So you see how the top goes a little bit lower than the under. It can actually move. So the top is tied in two places.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And the bottom, even though it's attached in the front and the back, you can move the bottoms up and down.
Wow.
Well, so for a girl that has a great waist, or her girl who's high waisted or low waisted, you can adjust it. You can adjust it to accentuate your waist.
Wow, interesting.
So that's my favorite. I love that bathing suit.
And it comes in different colors?
Comes in every color. And I custom make all the bathing suits. So whatever, if you have a color that you want that I don't have, it's very easy. Yeah.
Amazing.
And they get sent out between 3 to 5 days.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, Freddie. This is so amazing that you
there
did.
we
Oh,
go.
I guess that was it. Okay, now I guess you can show
Now
what
I
you
can
have.
show, yeah.
Okay.
So this was the Ibiza bathing suit. So I didn't bring the Las Vegas bathing suit because I wasn't sure we were able to show them online. But so if you want to feel the quality of it.
Oh, that is nice.
So this is the red.
Oh, that's really pretty.
So this I gave for you.
Oh, thank you. That's my
So I
favorite
didn't know
color.
if you wanted that. That's my favorite suit.
Absolutely.
But then I also brought one in black, and this is the Miami bathing suit. And they all have scrunch bottoms because every girl is behind looks so
like
good in a
that.
scrunch bottom.
Oh, I like that.
But if you feel the quality of the material,
Yeah.
you feel like it's real.
And you know, when you're in it all day long and you're at the beach and you're running around, you want quality.
Right, and whether you have kids, you don't have kids, you want it to feel and know that it's going to stay on you.
Right.
And that was my biggest thing because I still want to look sexy, even though
Yeah,
I'm
you ever
45.
buy those bathing suits and you walk from the sand down to the water and you're
It's like you're
adjusting the whole thing and retying and all of
Or
that.
you're running after kids and you're just like,
And
okay,
your
we're
bottoms are
ready to
coming
go.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Or it hit a wave and
there it goes.
I can't say that hasn't happened to me a few times. You're out there looking for your bottoms.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
I'm going to enjoy that.
Yeah. So that's how. So the swimwear came out of the Miami Swim Week with the fashion show.
So you created the swimwear because you wanted your watches in Miami Swim Week.
Miami Swim Week.
I love that.
So and we had such great response from Miami Swim Week that Mark then gets a phone call that they want us in New York Fashion Week.
Oh my goodness.
So we did New York Fashion Week 2 years ago.
You're kidding.
And again, I'm thinking, oh, we'll just buy like white dresses or black dresses and we'll just like spray paint them to match the watches because it was really all about the watch. It wasn't about the designs. And again, we get the phone call, well, you have to have designs.
You have to have your own. So what'd you do for
So
that?
we have had 8 weeks and we found this amazing designer and she helped us put up the styles that we wanted, which was very Saint-Tropez. We did a lot of silks. And the problem was for the men. We didn't have enough time to make shirts. So we're in New York. We're basically sewing on the clothes to the models. I'll show you a little.
Goodness.
And I come up with this idea. I'm like, why don't we have the guys wear these bigger is better
bathing
suits
boxers.
on the
The
box-
bathing suits?
No, boxers. Sorry. So these are boxers, and we also have briefs. Oh, those are the womenmen's line. So we have 4 different styles, and we
I
have them in
like
a different.
those.
In a
Bigger is better.
Bigger is better. What woman does not want her husband or boyfriend to have bigger is better? So that's how the whole bigger is
So
better
you
came
created
about.
the underwear line just
We
so you
can't-
could be in the New York Fashion?
Well, just so we didn't want the guys to be shirtless. So I'm like, look, if something has to be showing, these guys all have great bodies. Let's just go to a printer, see if they can print bigger is better. And they did, and we're like, wow, that's such a great idea.
So they just wore the boxers in there?
Well, and they wore pants. They wore, capri pants that matched the watches because it was all about the watch and the matching.
Oh, okay.
But we couldn't make shirts quickly enough, so we're like, wow, let's just let them
No
their
shirts.
underwear, no shirts with Kibu on the back, and it's good marketing.
I like that. What, so you had the Kibo part
So
sticking on the top of the...
yeah. So the
Oh, wow.
So the bigger is better was as the models were.
So that shows above the pants.
That shows
line.
about. It was like a little bit of a Calvin Klein thing.
Yeah.
So there's some photos online with that, and then Mark was like, girls really
gotta talk on the
love.
mic.
Oh, sorry. Mark was like, girls really love, big butts are in. We should also do it for girls.
Yeah.
So now this will be our new line of bigger is better.
Bigger is
G-string for women. And of course, what girl doesn't want to have, larger? So this is sports
Bigger is better.
bras and
How
actual
cute.
bras that will
Oh,
be.
those are nice
Aren't
too.
they cute? And if you feel the quality, so that was my biggest thing.
Quality.
I wanted it to
Yep.
feel good.
Right. No, you're right.
So
Yes.
Yeah,
And
so
it
that's
doesn't look
how-
like you don't have any of those annoying tags that are all
exactly,
itchy.
and then you're like moving them around.
Cut them out, and then you end up cutting a hole in your...
Exactly. Right, where your nail like pinches it. Yes. Yeah, so all because of Mark and his watches and his crazy ideas, I came up with these few
And
items.
you're running these companies.
And I'm running these companies, and it's great. And all my friends out there that are supporting me, I appreciate all my girlfriends.
We got to do a little fashion show for you somewhere in East Boca.
I'd
I'm
love
always
that.
doing stuff
I would
like
definitely
that.
love that. I really
Okay.
would. I think that would be great.
Yeah, we'll do that. You
Yeah.
gonna bring some of those topless male models?
Of course.
Okay.
They're good looking.
Yeah.
It was fun casting the shows. It was.
Oh yeah, what did you put out a casting call for?
We did. It was, and I've never done a casting, and I will give a shout out to John Martinez. He
Okay.
ran both of the productions for us in Miami and in New York.
So in New York, you had to hire people from New York.
Yeah, so it was very funny because I remember doing the fashion show in Miami, and I said to my girlfriend, I am not eating. There's no way I'm eating if I have to like cast all these like, you know, models.
Right.
And in Miami, thank goodness the girls have bodies. So I was able to eat that slice of pizza. In New York, the girls were definitely more model-esque, you know, but it was definitely fun hiring the guys.
Oh, I bet.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet.
It was next casting, I'll invite you to.
I'll come along. I'll help you pick them.
Exactly.
So you had to go up there, and you had very little time. You had to produce the underwear and get the models and everything.
8 weeks.
Just so you could show the watches.
Just so we could show the watch on a sushi conveyor belt.
It's amazing you didn't back down from that challenge.
It was probably the most. The Miami Swim Week, I don't think I had enough time to really
worry about it.
Yeah. New York Fashion Week was definitely. I remember we were on a smaller runway, and they asked us to be on a bigger runway. And Mark was like, I don't know if enough people will come. And actually, the fire marshal had to shut us down.
Too many people.
There were too many people.
Oh wow!
And it was such a cool energy. And I remember had to walk the runway, and I remember Miami Swim Week, I was wearing these heels, and I remember my legs shaking all the way down the runway. So in New York, I'm like, wear knee-high boots, so you can't see the shaking of my legs.
Why would you get nervous?
Yeah, still get nervous after, you know, of course. Yeah.
Well, next time you do one of these fashion shows, invite me, and I'll come and I'll film it for Becky and Boca. We'll put it all over social media.
I would love that.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
You do always fun things. You're always around fun energy.
Did you see me with the alligators the other day?
No, I did not see Mark and I want to do that. Did you go to the Everglades, like do the tour?
No, I went to Gatorland in... It's in Orlando. I was filming in Saks for Cell Cosmet over in Sarasota. And my friend Karen Turk calls me. She's in a movie that they're filming in Orlando. Oh. She says, Becky, there's this amazing female gator wrestler here in Orlando at Gatorland. Can you come over and film? And I'm like, Karen, I got all my equipment with me. I'm over on this side of the state. I'm passing through. So I went there and filmed. They took us into the alligator pens.
Oh, was that fun?
Well, no. I thought I was going to die.
I'll do something that you do fun.
You and Margaret want to do that.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
But the alligator wrangler Savannah was amazing. I mean, she was great. She was great. Yeah, you got to watch it on my page.
I definitely. I went on your page. I was a little nervous because I thought usually Mark comes with me. So I'm like, oh, Mark's going to come with me. I saw you put
that Mark isn't coming.
I'm like, oh no, he's not coming. And then I saw your post, and I always watch your show. So I was like,
you're doing fine.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing great. But, I always like to do fun things. So if something like that's
we do
going
a lot
on,
of fun things.
Yeah, let me come film them.
Yeah, I'd love that.
We'll put them out there.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Okay.
We talked about my cooking show that you're going to come film.
Now, can you explain what that is?
It is. I have a secret group. So
what do you mean by a secret group?
So you can have a private group and you can have a secret group. So it's a secret group.
But it's on Facebook, but it's a secret?
Yeah, you can have a secret. You can have a
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can have, you can actually have a secret page on Facebook. So I'm all about empowering women, and I love cooking. And so
you cook too, on top of all this?
Wow. I love.
So you're not living
cooking.
that lifestyle that we're thinking Mark Bell's wife should be living.
No, definitely not.
Famous movie producer. You should be kicking back with a chef in the house.
Exactly. No, I cook all of our meals.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So so what happened was my girlfriends were asking me for cooking advice or that they don't cook. I'm like, well, no, you can cook, because I grew up in a household that I always felt like us all eating dinner was such an important time.
Yeah, I did that too when I was young.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that doesn't work all the time now.
Well, and I always felt that whether, whoever was working or worked last, whether it was 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock, that's when we ate. And I've always loved to cook. So what happened was, people would ask me for recipes, and my girlfriend's like, will you teach me how to cook? So I started this group on Facebook. And so now what I do is, it was when I was home a lot more.
So, no, wait, what's the purpose of making it a secret group?
Well, because you have to keep some things private, so
okay.
It's definitely a secret group, but it'll become public in a little bit. But it was a secret group of just a few of my girlfriends, and we're girls, so girls want to write whatever, and it's pretty much girls only.
Yeah.
So it's just an open format of us all, writing stuff. And so what I did was I have 4 people, one of which I would know one person. And then 3 people that I don't know at all. And I would have them come to the house, and I would make, we made Italian food, we made Jewish food, did healthy cooking. I was supposed to do a Greek, a Cinco de Mayo.
Like you're pretty healthy, so you stick to the really...
Well, yeah, I work out so I can eat.
You work out so you can eat.
Exactly. But yeah, so.
But you must eat healthy. I mean,
I do. I watch what I eat.
Yeah.
You know, you get to a certain age, you sort of have to.
Yeah,
You have to
Tell me
watch
about
what-
it.
Yeah.
And
So.
bird seed.
But
at
I
this
love
point.
girls getting together, and I find that instead of like going out, having them come over, teaching them how to cook, and then we all eat together. And
Yeah,
I've
that
met
does
some
sound like
amazing
fun.
girls through Facebook that I probably would never have met.
Through your secret Facebook
who my
group.
secret Facebook
I'm not
group.
in this group, Jennifer.
I told you I would
me.
invite you. I was so nervous all day, but I promise
I'll come and
invite-
film your next
yeah,
one. We'll
that's
put
what
it
I
out
said,
there.
Definitely.
That'll be fun.
I did do one video because I was trying to get on a TV show. So I would never do like a reality show, but there was one show I really wanted to get on, but I didn't get on it. But I did.
What was it?
It was, what is it, the new next Food Network star.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We'll film and get you on there.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't worry.
There we go.
We'll put it out there. Yeah. So you enjoy all the cooking and
I do
preparing.
gardening.
You
I
do
love-
gardening too?
Yeah, I do gardening.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
You're-
love all that.
They're breaking a lot of stereotypes
I
here.
know.
The
It's so funny
producer's wife.
Right. When people meet me, they think, "Wow, you're so different in person."
Than
And I'm
you
like,
would think,
What
yeah.
do you do? You expect me like on Facebook? Like, hey, I woke up this morning.
You got
I
famous people staying in your house and
Yeah.
you're out there gardening?
Yeah.
Wow. So what kind of a garden do you have?
I have so for Valentine's Day 3 years ago, Mark bought me an organic garden bed. So there were 3 beds, and so now
It's like foods to
eat.
Oh, wow.
So I have fig trees, blueberries, strawberries, watermelon.
hard to do in Florida, isn't it? Though?
Well, the
I had a
past
rose garden
month,
once and got eaten up by every.
So I'm actually now looking at, and me and this girl on Instagram, I'm going back and forth, a greenhouse.
to keep
Because-
all the pests out.
To keep all
Yes,
the
there
earthworms.
are a lot of things in Florida that will eat your
They
plants.
will. And they were, I remember when I just came, when I was home and I saw my zucchini and I saw this earthworm in the zucchini. I was so mad at this earthworm. I'm like, seriously? And then I started growing a few plants inside hydroponically.
Oh, okay.
They're like those, what are the aero gardens, I think they're called?
Yeah.
So
then you actually use these things in your cooking?
Yeah.
Oh, how nice is that?
It's really, and I've done it for years. I find it to be very therapeutic. So.
Yeah, I bet.
It's nice.
So you're actually eating the food that you produce
It's
in your own
fun.
backyard.
Yeah, broccoli. Yeah, I love it.
You grow broccoli?
Broccoli's actually
kidding.
the easiest thing to grow.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
What else do you grow?
So I go broccoli, tomatoes, zucchini, shishito peppers, eggplant.
You have all this stuff growing in your backyard.
Yeah, so you should come over so you guys don't see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I have
I've
a whole
been there,
herb
but I didn't see
garden,
it.
Yeah.
Where is it,
It's
tucked away?
actually tucked away towards the front gate of the house.
Uh-huh.
And then I
Wow.
just bought all these trees, papaya. Mark's like, there's a Publix right around the corner from the house.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
But I bet it's very nice to go out
It's
and,
so
and
nice.
pick your own
Yeah.
fruit and your own
If the weather
vegetables.
was better, I would probably be growing a lot more. So I'm definitely having a lot of weather issues.
Oh, it's been storming for the last 2 weeks.
No sun.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the sun will come out. They're telling me this weekend. So
Okay, it'll come out
my
eventually,
fingers,
but I don't
yeah.
know. Hurricane season comes after
Exactly.
that, so so maybe not.
Yeah.
No, but I know gardens are difficult in Florida.
Yeah.
because
well,
of
not just during the summer.
yeah.
During the winter, it's actually great to
easy.
grow. It's
Yeah.
easy, very easy, because we don't get so much water. Just this water's definitely affecting everybody.
Okay, so you actually grow your own foods.
Grow
You
my own food.
cook. You run your own business, right down to the orders and packaging and everything.
Everything.
But I see you take magnificent trips sometimes. So
We do, but we travel. We
Yeah.
travel for work. But most of the trips we travel for work, and then we mix. Whenever we're working, we're always having fun. So whether whoever really Mark is partners with in any business that he's in, because he does have other businesses besides the watches.
Yeah.
We're all friends. So no matter what, we're always going out. We're always having fun. Whether
Yeah.
it's dinners, we're definitely night owls or night club kids, like we call
Yeah.
it. So
where do you go around here? Or you go to Miami?
we go to Miami. Yeah.
We have someone up next to talk about Wish nightclub. Have you been
I
there?
actually went there. My girlfriend
Yeah,
had
isn't that
threw
nice?
her birthday party there.
Yeah,
just
that's
a few
Boca's
weeks
first
ago.
actual nightclub, I think.
I've never. Yes, we hardly. So whenever we're in Boca, I don't ever go out to dinner because I always cook.
You don't go out to dinner in Boca?
No, I always
Oh, you're
cook.
missing some good
I
restaurants.
know. No, I know. And then when we're in Miami, then we'll go out for dinner.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't really have a kitchen in Miami.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I bet you could if you wanted one.
I know. But I like
No,
my small
Miami's fun.
apartment. I like my little
Yeah,
apartment. It's
Miami's
nice
fun.
little getaway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a few minutes left. What else have
What
you
else
been
can we
up
talk
to?
about? So Mark has just been busy working with the watches, so I can't wait to see him because I do miss him. But no, it's nice
Well,
to.
when was the last time you saw Mark?
Well, so normally
never spent one night apart.
But it was so funny. So I didn't go into the office today, and because I was definitely a little nervous for today. And he's
Yeah.
like, "I miss you. I miss seeing you here." So when I went to go to the office more, I'm like, "Look, I'm not going to come here unless my office is pink."
Oh.
And And he goes, "Are you serious?" And I go, "Yeah, I want a pink office." So
I suspect you got it.
I did get a pink office, and we were interviewing some people yesterday, and the people are coming into my office, and it's literally pink with Hello Kitty.
I know you like Hello Kitty.
I love Hello Kitty. And so the people are looking at me like, "What? Who is this person?" But it's nice, it's nice when you find that person that really makes you a better person. And I think Mark, for me, whether it's through the charity or through having that great work ethic, having fun, mixing fun, pleasure, and working, and taking care of our family. He makes me a better person. And
I'm sure you make him a better person, too.
I definitely make him a better. I still remember someone had come over and they're like, "Oh, you're a Cinderella story." And I'm like, no. I'm like, he's the one that has better than me. I'm like, you can find a guy like that a dime a dozen. I'm like, but someone like me, it's hard to find.
Right. And you two complement each other very well.
Yes.
Like when you're together, I don't know, you kind of play off of each other. I don't know what it is, but everybody says that about you.
The minute we met, we both knew.
Yeah. Now, how did you meet, Mark?
Oh, so that's
okay.
that much.
We got
Well, no,
we got 10 minutes.
No, that's good. No, it's actually a great love. It's a great story. So, I had first gotten divorced about 10 years ago. But now it's more, because I forgot now the timeline. And I went to a party up in New York, and I'll give a shout out to Lainey because I'm hoping she listens. And she worked for Mark. And she was like, "Wow, you're Jewish, you live in Boca, you should meet my boss." And then 2 or 3 more people were like, "You should meet this guy, Mark Bell. You guys would be great together." 3 years, nothing happened.
3 years?
3 years.
You're kidding. Did you meet
Nothing
him?
happened. Never met him, never spoke.
Oh, wow.
I moved out to California to start a business out there.
What kind of business was that?
It was, I used to do in-home visits for Medicare members. So it's not everyone thinking I'm going to say something glamorous.
Something fun and glamorous.
Yeah, it's just so boring. And my family has a drug testing business, so we did drug testing, life insurance exams.
Okay.
And so I moved out to LA, and
You're from Fort Lauderdale? Is that
I'm
right?
from Palm Beach.
Palm Beach.
I grew
okay.
up in Hollywood, and then I moved to Palm Beach.
Okay.
And I moved out to LA, and I get 2 more phone calls. "You really should meet this guy, Mark."
Was he living in LA at the time?
Nope, he was in Boca.
Oh, okay.
And so one of our friends was like, "Wow," I call him up, and he's like, "Look, I can see you on a Tuesday at like 3 o'clock for 5 minutes." And I'm like, "Look, I live in LA. If you don't have time for me on a weekend, it's great. Hopefully."
This was Mark said he could see you on a Tuesday for
5 minutes.
Mark!
Right? So he's like, no. He goes, "I can see you this weekend." So I took a red eye out here.
Oh, you flew just for a date.
I flew in for a 30-hour date.
A 30-hour date.
30-hour date. I landed at 6:30 in the morning. And every year for our anniversary, we wear the same clothes. And we do the exact same thing that we did for the past 7 years. We've done it.
And what is that?
I wake up, I go downstairs, put on the same outfit I wore the first day I met him.
Oh,
I ring the door.
What was the outfit?
Outfit was jeans with a black tank top with a white button down over it.
Oh, how cute.
So I ring the doorbell at 6:30 in the morning. The minute
you got to get up early for this reenactment?
And now some of my girlfriends will call me and she'll be like, "Oh, are you up now?" And I got up, I walked in the door. The minute I kissed him, we both instantly
when you first met
knew.
him?
Minute I met him, and he put no effort into it. He's like, "I don't know who this crazy girl is coming from LA to meet me." And then I flew home the next day, and I knew he liked me because I was the first person he ever actually drove to the airport. He didn't know where Fort Lauderdale Airport was.
He didn't know how to get to the airport.
He didn't know how to get to the airport. And then I flew back the following weekend, and then 4 dates or 4 weekends later, I moved in.
Wow.
Yeah, and we've been together ever since.
That's amazing. And how many years now?
7 years. It'll be 7 years in September.
So you reenact this every year?
Every year. We go to the same place. And even
what was the place?
So we went down. We had a girl's birthday party that we had paella. So no matter what, if so every time we start off with paella. So last year we were in New York. It was the first time we weren't in Miami. So we go to New York and we go for dinner paella, and then we went to Nobu, and we met another couple at Nobu. So we go to Nobu wherever we are, and then when we first met, we went to Set nightclub. So my friends,
where's that?
It was in Miami.
Miami, okay.
So now the new owners of Set actually so maybe it was last year. They gave us. It's called Mr. Jones, I believe, is the name of the new nightclub. They actually gave us for our anniversary the Set. What they put on the table, the drink orders with the old name Set on it.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, and then our friends in New York they didn't turn the nightclub into the name Set, but they put up a sign that said Set Nightclub for us. So we can always make sure we still reenact it,
So you went there on your first
Yeah, so that was
your
our
first 30-hour date?
First 30-hour date. And I remember him telling me, he's like, what girl, any girl can be good for 30 hours. And I go to him, I'm like, what girls are you dating? I'm like, this is what you get with me,
So you show up at his house and
at
then
6:30 in the morning.
every year.
Every year I ring the doorbell, and I hope he actually will answer
So
it.
you
I'm
go
nervous.
outside
I go
of
outside
your own house
with my little suitcase that I still have. It's still the same
Was it Hello
suitcase.
Kitty?
It was not Hello Kitty. With the same suitcase.
Oh, I love this story.
And then a few of the outfits I definitely did not wear because I had 3 outfit changes that day. And I'm like, what was I thinking wearing this outfit?
3 outfit changes.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good choice in outfits that I wore 7 years ago. So I definitely changed the outfits a little
So you
bit.
change them up.
I changed them up, yeah.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 4 dates later, I moved in, and it's been great.
It's been wonderful ever since.
It really has. We're
What
very
happened,
both
what
very
happened to your
blessed.
company out in L.A.?
Left it. Mark, it was
I'm out of
actually-
here.
It was very funny.
I'm going marry Mark.
It was very funny. I left on a Monday, and I go to him. I'm like, look, I don't know how to do this. I have a company, I have a car, I have an apartment. And he goes, I can solve it all. And I was literally on a plane home Thursday night with all my stuff packed in a car.
Now that is romantic. Good job, Mark.
He did very good, and
He just took care of everything.
took care of everything. I packed up the car in the apartment. No, but yeah, and he took care of everything. And I remember coming the first night, and it was amazing. It was meant to be. And I don't know if he thought I was.
No, I think you two are meant to be.
Yeah,
there's no
nice.
question. You don't meet too many couples like that.
Yeah, it's fun. We have fun.
Yeah, I know you do. You're
I know.
everywhere. And I love that party you did for the police.
It was that was the only party
That was
I
fun.
definitely got nervous. I have definitely.
Why'd you get nervous about
well,
that
I
one?
love the police, especially the Boca Raton police department. They are one of my favorite friends. I love them. I can't say enough wonderful
Yeah, they're
things
great.
about them. However, for some reason, since I was a little girl, I've been petrified of the sirens and the lights.
Oh,
I
you
get,
had
like,
all that stuff
and
set
we
up
had
in your
all
front
that stuff
in
with
your
the
driveway.
dogs. And
But
they
that's
all
what made
knew.
it so cool.
I know.
You
to
show up,
everybody
you had the
else.
bomb squad thing there, and that mobile attack vehicle or whatever it is.
Yeah, it was great, and I'm used to seeing them in plain clothes, and now they're all in their vests. And I'm just like, no, guys, this is not.
You were
working
scared?
for me. I was so, but they all knew that I was scared, and they were being so
Scared
sweet.
of the police?
Yeah, I was so scared. I was like always that girl that I never did anything wrong because I was so scared to get into trouble. That was me.
And then the police are descending on your house.
Yeah, exactly. A ton of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that
But it
was
was
fun.
great. Anything we can do to support
I
them.
was
and
there
so-
filming that night, and I brought my son along, and he just loves the police, and he was like, Mom, this is great. They were all walking around. We toured all of those buses and things that they had out front, and they had that bomb thing, the little robot.
The robot, yeah.
Yeah. That was a fun party.
It was great. Yeah, Mark realized, they do so much for us, and he created the foundation with a bunch of other Boca Raton residents, and he just felt like, we couldn't actually give to Boca Raton, so we created the foundation, so we donate money, and when the police department needs actual, things like
Other
this,
things.
like the simulator that we got for them, which was amazing because you don't realize.
What was the simulator?
So a simulator is a program that they use, and it's amazing because they actually will have, police officers come in and have a simulation of them pulling someone over. So you don't realize what it's like when they pull somebody over.
Yeah,
They don't
your
know
life in your hands.
if
Yeah.
someone's, going to hurt them or not hurt them. So
So this is something they practice with?
it's something that they practice with. So
That's very important.
It's really important. And it was great. And I give them a lot of credit because they put their lives out for us all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you and Mark are all over the place with your philanthropy.
Yeah.
The hospital, the police department, the museum, the
the
children,
kids,
everything.
And he just got the men with carrying the biggest heart award.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah, so proud of him.
Yeah,
He's good.
No, he's great.
He's like my big child.
You're great too. Yeah, it seems like you two have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
He's great. So I'm very blessed, and
he is too.
Yes, he is. He definitely is. He knows that though. But yes, we both are. So it's nice. But I'm the one here right now. So if he was here,
where's Mark?
Yeah, right. Better be listening. He told me he was listening. So
okay, so why don't we give everybody your website again, how they can get these bathing suits? Because look at this. I mean, this.
And for
I
the
was
next
gonna say
few
I
more
couldn't design
minutes,
a better bathing suit myself, but you designed these, right?
So and for the next few minutes, whoever goes on KibuSwim.com will get a free gift with purchase. And I can tell because when I leave here, I'll go on my phone and see who's actually
She'll
purchased
know.
it.
Okay, come
and
on,
I'll send a
friends.
thank you letter on email. So,
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's my baby, and I'm
All right,
proud
here's
of
your
it.
local connection right
Yeah, exactly.
here.
And all made right here, so it's nice.
That's fantastic.
It's always good to give back.
Yeah, so the babies are made in this area?
They're made in this area. So I can't say Palm Beach County because they're sort of right on the border of Palm Beach and Broward County.
Well, how fun to have your own company here doing
and
something you enjoy.
giving people business that are local, mom and pop stores that, need the business. And
do you
that's
sell these
important to
locally
me.
in shops and things?
I'm only selling them online right now. Mark's like, but we need to get them in stores. We need to be bigger and better. And I'm like, hey, well, give me some time.
You won't be doing those little orders yourself.
Exactly, right. I'm nervous, so.
Oh, no, it's a great product. Okay, we got to go here. Thank you, Jennifer Bell.
Oh, thank you.
Kibo.
Kibu. Yep, it's Kibu, Kyboe, and then KibuSwim.com.
Okay, and they have lots of cool stuff, not just the bathing suits, the watches. I love the thing about the college watches.
Collegewatch.com, yeah.
Collegewatch.com.
Yep.
Okay.
And they can all just go in Kibu, Kyboe.
Okay.
And they can find everything. Or they can just email me or comment, and I am definitely hands-on.
Take care of it.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you,
I
Jennifer.
did good. I'm so proud.
Yeah, you did fantastic. Okay, I'll be right back after the break.
Dr. Candace Colella of Colella Cosmetic Dentistry in Coconut Creek provides family and cosmetic dentistry for patients of all ages and is the only dentist in South Florida offering Solea laser dentistry. No pain, no anesthesia, no shots. With over 23 years of experience, Dr. Colella does fast braces, dental implants, veneers, and more. She can even finish off your smile with Botox, fillers, and lip augmentation. Call 954-428-6923 or visit yoursensationalsmile.com.
You've been listening to and watching The Becky and Boca Show. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065. And now, back to the show.
Hello, welcome back to the Becky and Boca Show. I have Bridget Greenwald with me here.
Hi.
And she is representing one of my favorite places in town. We just talked about it, Jennifer and I.
Yep.
Wish Nightclub in East Boca. So let's tell our people about it. It used to be something else.
It used to be the Wishing Well.
Anybody that knows Boca Raton.
Yeah, and surprisingly, people still don't know that, Wish is now Wish and not the Wishing Well anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're an events venue, a restaurant, a lounge. We just launched a new menu that's going to be going out this weekend, so definitely a good.
Oh, you have a new menu?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's everything from, chicken parm to ceviche.
Oh.
I mean, it's a really
so is it like
diverse
a
menu.
sit-down dinner there, too? Or is it just like snacks or tapas?
No, it's a full sit-down dinner.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really great space. And
it's amazing. If you haven't been in there, it's on the corner of, it's Meisner Boulevard, right?
On Southeast Meisner Boulevard.
Southeast
so it's kind
Meisner.
of adjacent to the Fred Astaire Dance Studio. It's kind of right behind that.
It's on the back side of the Royal Palm Plaza.
Exactly.
Kind of near Louis Bossy, a couple blocks from there.
Yeah,
But,
it's all walking distance, which
Yeah,
makes it
well,
really
that's
fun.
what I love about downtown Boca now. If you find a place to park, then you can walk everywhere.
Exactly. Or you just Uber. That makes life easy.
Yeah, everybody Ubers.
So as far as Wish, I mean, I know that you'd brought it up to Jen as far as maybe doing some sort of events there. And the great thing about the venue, it's about 100 inside, 50 outside capacity.
I did an event there. I'm going to send you the video.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I want to see that. And a lot of people have been hosting like their birthday parties. Jen said her friend had a party there. I'm actually having my birthday party there next month, so I'm really excited about that.
Great place for parties.
Yeah. Just kind of thinking about all the things that you can do there, bachelorette parties. It's really, really endless.
Do they do all the fancy cocktails there?
They have cocktail options, but the great thing is if you want to do any kind of special event, we'll create cocktails specially for the event.
Oh,
yes.
your own cocktail.
Yeah,
can you do a Becky and Boca?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, put that on the menu and I'll come and film
Just
over
tell
there.
me what your favorite stuff is. We'll mix it up for you. I'm sure it'll be
I kind
good.
of like Cosmos.
Okay, yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
Something like that. Well, that's nice. So you have a party and you
You can create a drink for everybody?
Any kind of, I think the difference between any other venue, really, especially in Boca, is that we'll go from the marketing side and really help you create the event that you want, from the step and repeat to the specialty drink to a prefixed menu. It really takes, it makes it really easy for everybody. Yeah. Absolutely. You can check out more information about it at, it's wishbocaevents.com. And I'm always updating it with different pictures for the menu and all that kind of stuff, so you can take a look at the food. But our hours of operation.
Yeah, so if you're not going there to do an event, it's also just a regular place, restaurant, bar that you can go any night, correct?
Well, our hours of operation have changed for the summer. So on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, we're open from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
And the kitchen's open late too. So if you want to go in there at 1 in the morning,
just became my favorite place.
Yeah.
So you can go there at like 1 a.m. and get food.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be seeing a lot of me.
Oh yeah, and it's a really good menu. I mean, it's very, very diverse. Like I said, it's sliders and bang bang chicken or shrimp, and they have really good salads too, which is important
salads.
to me. So
me too.
It's a good mix of everything.
I like chicken Caesar.
Yeah, we have a chicken Caesar, and it's delicious.
I'm going to come and have that Becky and Boca drink with my chicken Caesar.
Yeah, it's fun.
So they serve late food.
Yeah.
That's important because there aren't too many places in Boca that do.
It really is. And the great thing is you can have dinner there, and then you can dance. There's, we have a lot of DJs that we're booking. Oh, it's really cool. And it's just a different kind of vibe. I mean, I love the Louis Bossies and the Rebel House and all of that stuff. It's really fun to hang out at. But when you're at Wish, it's just, it kind of gives you that Miami lounge.
It's like a Miami nightclub.
Yeah.
Yes, it really is.
It gives you that opportunity, because I love to dance. So, where you can go with your girlfriends and have a good evening. I'm going out there on Friday. So tomorrow, actually, with some of my friends. So it's just a good spot to have fun.
An upstairs area, too.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, tell us what that is.
It's like a VIP lounge area if you want to have like a private table with friends.
Oh, so you could be up there above everybody else.
Yeah.
And having a private party while everybody's dancing down below.
Exactly.
Oh, that sounds really like fun.
Yeah.
That does sound like
with
fun.
With the full restaurant menu and everything. I mean, it really...
Oh, you're going to see me there. I'll bring all my girlfriends.
Yeah, the chef is really awesome. I mean, just the dishes and the creativity there in the kitchen, it makes it a really good experience. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought of that.
So if you haven't been there yet and you have the misconception, it's completely different. I was at my son's school speaking with another parent, and she said, I grew up in Boca. I've been there. I go, no.
Yeah, I know.
It's totally different.
People were confused at first. That's Wishing Well.
I'm always pulling out my phone.
Was an Irish pub, and this is the antithesis of an Irish pub. This is totally different.
Yeah,
it's like
really
a Miami nightclub.
It really definitely is. It's beautiful. It's an upscale restaurant and lounge, and we're actually doing for the summer. We're offering like special private brunches. So I'm kind of deciding now for my birthday. I'm like, is it going to be an evening event, or am I going to do a brunch, or maybe it's just going to be the whole? It's going to be the whole weekend. So
right, they can leave and come back.
Yeah, that's the fun of it. I can throw my own party. So
okay, let's explain again where it is, because that's important. Because
absolutely,
East Boca Raton. Okay, there's Meisner Boulevard that runs along the back of Royal Palm Plaza. It connects over on Palmetto Park Road, and then it connects to Federal. It's like an arc, and it's along there.
It's along
on the
there,
back side of where all those shops.
Southeast Meisner Boulevard. The address is 111 Southeast Meisner Boulevard. Yeah, and you can see we have outdoor seating, indoor seating.
I know that.
Yeah, it's just a really great spot. So I'm really excited to be working with them.
Yeah, anybody in Boca Raton that hasn't tried it yet, you're looking for a new place to just go have a drink or go have dinner,
dance, rent out the space, have
there
a private
aren't too many
event.
places to dance in East Boca.
Yeah, there really aren't, and I love it. So that for me, that was my draw. But we're doing a singles event actually, June 16th. It's going to be a masquerade. A friend of mine, Chris Olshan, is hosting it, and I just think it's a really cool idea. So it's a really great opportunity for people who have an idea, who want to throw an event, whether it's for charities or just something that they're passionate about. It's a really great space to do it at.
We auctioned off Dave Ehrenberg there that night.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Okay.
State's attorney auctioned him off.
Oh, nice. Well,
so there's all sorts of things you can do in Wish.
Anything you wish for, we'll make your wishes come true.
Right.
It's good stuff.
No, but it's a fun place. I know that I went in there the Saturday night before I was doing the event just to check it out, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I was like, this is exactly what Boca needs.
Yeah, and the staff's really great. The manager, Joe, makes you feel at home when you're there. Like I said, our chef, Nato, is amazing. And it's just a really good space for anything, really.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Stop in and have a drink or have dinner or have an event.
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about what's on the menu, because I think when I was there, they were just doing a few appetizers. They might have.
We're launching the menu this weekend, so it's going to be.
Oh, so it's new. Okay.
Oh,
New
yeah.
menu
So
coming up.
there's mac and cheese. You can add truffle to it, which I like personally.
Yeah.
There's different ceviche. We have sliders, tuna poke tacos.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Yeah, it's just a really eclectic menu that has like a lot of different, like a lot of sriracha involved in it, and just fun mix of taste.
So if someone
there.
just wants to have drinks and appetizers, they can go that route? Or
yeah,
if you want to have a
absolutely.
full dinner, you can do
Yeah,
that.
if you want to do a full dinner, if not, if you want to just grab like little bites and share it, it's a really good atmosphere to do it. And like I said, there's not really anybody anywhere else in Boca that you can just have dinner and eat and then go dance after.
Right.
So it's
and
kind of
you
make a night
dance
of
down
it.
in the middle part, so then the tables, it's just a nice setup.
Yeah, it is.
So you can be sitting there eating or sitting at the bar and watching everyone else dance, or you could be up above there. That's a pretty cool place.
Exactly.
There's nothing else like that in
Yeah.
Boca where you...
And we're going to be hosting a lot of different events too. I mean, just kind of changing it up from different comedy nights or different acts
that's a
coming
good
in.
idea.
Yeah, just I grew up in Boca, so for me, it's like if we can change things up and have a different venue for us to enjoy, I think that people will really take
And
to
Boca
that.
Raton is changing so rapidly right now.
It
This is just the tip of the iceberg, bringing in places like this. So
Absolutely,
it's about
East
time.
Boca's the place,
Yeah,
especially.
East Boca is. Just can you believe how it's developed over the last the last year? Maybe
I grew up here, so yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
so
when
you
there
know.
was nothing there. But
Yeah.
it's beautiful now. I mean, it really is, and there's just so many different places opening up, and it's great for like local businesses too. I think everybody's coming together, and then we have people like you who help kind of tie and put all the puzzle pieces together.
Oh, I love
so,
East Boca.
Yeah.
Anything, but you know what? It's almost getting ahead of me now. It used to be, I knew where the new businesses were opening up, but now it's like snowballing. Like I'll go out running, I'm like, there's a new one, there's a new one, there's a new one.
Yeah.
It's like really,
But
really
it's, and
developing.
it makes it fun too, and I feel like a lot of the business owners, like I said, I mean, everybody kind of works together, and when you see an event, everybody's kind of joining forces and teaming up on that. So I like that. I like what all the
I
business
tried to do a big
owners-
block party down there once. That's what we should do.
Yeah, let's do
Block
it.
party right in, that street that runs by Louis Bossi. You could have
Yes.
all the venues around there could be involved.
I'm in.
I got these big ideas.
Well, I like working with you, so I feel like I haven't
done a lot of
seen,
fun stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen you, but I'm always watching your show too. So it's like I feel like we don't skip a beat.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
met
just-
you with Pat Swinbar.
Exactly,
Yeah. I
yeah.
did an interview with Karen in there not too long ago.
Yeah, I saw
You know
that.
one?
I'm tuned
we were
in,
looking
so.
for a place to do, outside the studio to do an interview. I'm like, I'll just call Pat. So he opened it
Yeah.
up for us, and we did it there.
Pat's
It was
like,
fun.
I mean, he's a good guy.
Oh, he was
so-
in the background too. And if you go back and watch that video, he says, "What do I do?" I said, "Well, just talk to us a little bit, and then you can kind of walk off." So he does that, but he walks the wrong way, and then he couldn't get out of the bar. And you see him over there like.
But that's what makes him so
Yeah, then he
lovable.
goes, oh, he's adorable. He's a riot. He's a riot.
It feels like
yeah.
my cheers. But that's what's great about Wish too, is it's right next to it,
Yeah.
so you can always walk to all the different places.
Right, there's something for
and-
everyone.
Yeah,
Have a
absolutely.
drink here, go have a glass of wine there. Yeah,
That's what East Boca's all about.
yeah. No, it's really coming into its own. And I love Wish Nightclub. That was, like I said, I was there for the
I
first
was so
time.
glad
a
you
couple
guys were
months ago.
talking about it, and
Yeah.
it's. I told Jen when she left, I said we're going to talk about doing that event there. So you know,
Yeah, Kibo watches.
Yeah, absolutely.
The underwear models, the male underwear models.
that's always good.
I think we really should.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll help you with that.
Okay.
Okay, we got 1 minute here. Anything else you want to say?
Just we have our happy hours on Fridays and Saturdays, and then our $2 tacos on Tuesdays for Taco Tuesday.
$2
Our happy
tacos.
hour is 2 for 1. It's half off menu items, so just a good opportunity, especially this weekend, to
Is there
come
any
and
cover
try
to
the
go in
new
there?
menu. Nope,
No
there's
cover
no
charge.
cover, only for having special events or something.
But you
no.
always have music in there. You always have DJs.
Always have DJs and music, yes, on the weekends for sure. So just come on, join us and try the new menu this weekend.
Okay, Wish Nightclub. You have a website?
It is wishbocaevents.com.
Okay. All right. We got to wrap up here.
All right.
Thank you for coming, Bridget. And I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward.
Always good to
now
see
I got
you.
my first guest with you. We're going to do an event at Wish.
I can't wait.
Okay.
There were some parties.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.